What's up, everyone? So, I'm gonna do an energy reading today. Today is Tuesday, I believe it's the 7th, first week into 2020. I hope that everyone's year is off to a great start. Um, we're in a new decade. What can I really say? We're in a new decade. And so, I believe that we're starting new cycles. Um, this is a 4 year, so it's all about really developing deeper spiritual practice, coming into union with not only yourself, but maybe another person, but really just setting the stage. That's what I heard. Setting the stage to kind of just build a solid foundation, and really just build a life that's more authentic to who you are in this new cycle. So, I'm going to get started. Like I said, we're in Capricorn season. So, Capricorn is all about the pinnacles. That's an earth energy. And, Capricorn is like the goat, right? And so the goat climbs the mountain, and the mountain is symbolic of overcoming obstacles, endurance, longevity, things like that. So you could find yourself wanting to really put some work in this month, right? Um, Capricorns are hard workers. Like I said, they are their energy is about the pentacle. Pentacles are the coins. So, they like luxury, as a earth sign. They like luxury, they like nice things, and they're not willing, they are willing, to put in the necessary work to to obtain those things. And they're all for longevity. So, even with that energy, you may feel the need to get things done, that maybe you've been putting off. Maybe you're going a little bit harder, in your work. This is also, usually people like to start working out right the beginning of the year, and I think that people kind of attribute it to just being a new year. But even that Capricorn energy, they're all about being grounded, right? um, Earth, that's like that grounding energy. And so when you work out, you actually, not only do you increase your personal power, um, and you look good, but you are also grounding yourself and you're grounding your energy. So I think that's kind of interesting. I think people just think it's because of the new year, and it's like, no, then they fall off. Most people fall off after Capricorn season, and I think it's really because of that need to feel grounded. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna jump into the reading. It was interesting. So as I shuffled the cards, okay, um, the change, the theme is taking the next step now. That was on the bottom of the Life Change Oracle, okay? And then we had do some research, and we had the Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords could be looking into something. Sometimes the page is represented by a new mindset, communication coming in. A lot of times it could be indicative of someone spying. Um, but yeah, I feel like it's really, making plans and looking into different things, that maybe you want to do, but it's saying like take the next step. So if you've done your research, it's saying take the next step. Um, and it's funny because after that, there's definitely decisions right there. So, and we have hobbies. So maybe you want to turn some hobbies into a career or extra money. Maybe you want to just try new things, right? But, definitely moving forward with the Chariot, like I said. So it's saying take the next step now. So I'm going to get into it. Let's see. What changes do we need to embrace at this time? What changes do we need to embrace at this time, Spirit? Thank you for allowing me to be a channel. I'm also feeling like, because on my other deck, I have Healer for the bottom of that energy. And I feel like, even with that, it's like you have the power to heal yourself. A lot of times during the winter, months, people can kind of develop, seasonal depression, also known as SADS, seasonal depression. It's like seasonal, I don't know exactly, seasonal, I don't know what the A stands for. Seasonal something disorder, maybe. But anyway, basically it's seasonal depression. And because a lot of times, during the winter time, especially if you live somewhere like the Midwest or, wherever, it gets really cold a lot, you don't get outside a lot. And we, as people, we need that fresh air. We need the sun, the energy from the sun. We need, just to be grounded. And so, it's like, yeah, well, so yeah, it's funny. So keep the faith. That was the first card. Take the next step now. Healing from the past, healthcare change, and new career, which is funny because I said that. And with the healthcare change, to me, this is like something you're passionate about. You're like letting go of like the fear, you're letting go of the ego, you're letting go of what didn't work out. And it's like taking charge and really going for what you want to go for. The only thing that really holds us back is ourselves, and so it's really time to kind of like get out your own way, Let's see. Clarify this, keep the faith, please. I mean, these are with the healing from the past, I feel like that has something to do with confidence. It also has something to do with maybe trusting your intuition. Because sometimes, we can get these little intuitive nudges or downloads, and we might not always act upon it because our ego is like questioning it and really just like preventing us from really just trusting our intuition. And I feel like you're letting that go. I feel like if you haven't, you need to do some research. Came out under keep the faith. So it's saying like, if I feel like if you were feeling like things aren't working out, saying look more into it. Not only that, but I feel like it's like being prepared, right? because I don't necessarily believe in like perfection, but I will say that practice makes you more prepared. So as you know, as you like keep the faith, right, you also need to do the work. Basically, you can't, it's more than just faith, right? I'm not a religious person, but faith without works is dead. And so it's very true. Like, you have to do your part. So, saying holiday, the answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. And then it says walk away. So, leave the unhealthy situation and open new doors that open for you. Enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So, with this, I'm feeling the need with the holiday card. This could be physically getting outside, right? She has her feet in the water. This could, be taking like a bath, but I more so feel like is really relaxing, um, if you're moving away from what no longer serves you, and you're looking into maybe other possibilities for you, then it's saying keep the faith. And your energy, when your energy is high, when you're vibrating at a higher frequency, you actually attract what you want, right? When you're in that lower vibration of it's not working out, it's not going to happen for me, all that type stuff, you actually push it further away. So this is saying to kind of release maybe those toxic thoughts. There's a fish right there. A fish represents like the water, which is emotions. And so you could be leaving that behind. And then she's wrapped up in this vine with these flowers blossoming. And I think that that's, like really like blooming and birthing something new, especially you. Like, you're birthing yourself again. Wow. Birthday on the bottom of the deck. And I did not know that. So yeah, let's see, take the next step now. And then we had, like I said, we had healing from the past. And actually, it's funny because these two cards, you got healing from the past, you got healthcare change, and then you have this one, right? They're all kind of the same color. The green, the orange, the yellow. That's like the heart, the solar plexus, and the sacral chakra. And so, a lot of times we hold that trauma within our gut. We hold that pain within our gut as well. And then new career is also has the orange, and so it's like being in alignment. Being in alignment. Whoa. So many cards fell out. I'm going to take the two that fell out in my hand. Leave those. But it was goodbye to the old, hello to the new. And like I was talking about the intuition, if you look at her, she actually has her ear like she's listening, right? Like she's trying to hear the next step, hear, the angel guides. Maybe she's overhearing a conversation, because sometimes you'll be out in a place where you just overhear something. Like maybe you prayed about something and you said, God, show me a sign, whatever you believe. But, show me a sign. And then you're out and then you overhear a conversation that literally like answered your prayer, right? So it says you finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning, right? And that happens as you walk away. That happens, it's like taking the next step. And if you see, like, she has her feet is blooming like into like solid ground, right? You know, blooming, blooming, just blossoming, and you know, opening yourself up to receiving what it is that you really want, right? With that winter card, you know, it's like really making a decision about what it is that you want. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. And I was just talking about, you know, the winter now, right? And that's why it's important to kind of raise your vibration so that you can hear and be receptive and be open to receiving guidance and knowledge, and you know, and just whatever is like trying to come into your life. You know, you have to be open to it. Once again, we have it, express your individuality on the bottom. You know, so it's like allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. And once again, there's books, right? It's funny because it's like she's grown so much, right? So she did the research. That's like, this is kind of like the Seven of Pentacles, right? Putting in the work, right? And look at her. She's young, you know, she's like a student, right? And now on the bottom of the deck, she's like wise, she's older, she's more mature, she's confident. She still has those books, like she's still knowledgeable, she's still, you know, just like stays like up to date, I guess. I don't know. Like it kind of reminded me like when you're like in the healthcare field, or I think even like hairstylists have to do it. Maybe I don't know if they have to, but I know like in the healthcare field, you have to have CEUs. So like every year you have to have a certain amount of CEUs for your license to stay current. And so, you know, it's like she's just really like, you know, like keeping her, staying knowledgeable, like keeping herself up to date, still learning, basically, is what I think I'm trying to say. Still learning. For some reason, I'm being drawn to all this blue. If you can see it, she has like a blue ring on, blue necklace. Her belt has blue. She has like these adornments hanging from it that's blue. She actually has a blue ring on both of her fingers, and I'm being drawn to blue apatite, which I actually have some right here. Blue apatite, which this works with your throat chakra, and it allows you to express yourself, right? From an authentic place, from having just being clear and just open, right, with your communication. And then I don't know why it is. I'm being drawn to blue topaz. Maybe I don't have that, but blue topaz is also coming to me, and I don't know. I don't have it, so let's see. Healing from the past. Healing from the past. Let's clarify healing from the past. And like I said, we do have healer on the bottom of the deck of my other deck, and it's funny because I'm just like, it's sticking out to me, but curiosity is under that. And so even with that do some research card, it's like being curious, right? Being in that student mode and wanting to learn. And so it says start a project related to something that you're curious about. And so I feel like you already did that, you know, because it's more towards the past position. And I feel like you already started a part, something that you were curious, and I feel like that actually might have helped you walk away from situations that no longer serve you. So we have admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. And so for me, that's kind of like a four cups energy, of just being discontent and unfulfilled, right? And it's like knowing that there's more to life, and knowing that there's more to just like what you were really here for. And it's like, if you're not happy, walk the fuck away. Like, if you're not happy with situations, walk away. Like, walk away and trust that something better will come along for you, but sometimes you have to remain still. This is so many cards that came out, like so many. Have affirmations, new home, pregnancy, travel, and son. So some of that is too much. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like reading all those. But that could be, especially with the healing from the past, like in that sun card, it's like bringing illumination, affirmations. Those affirm who you are. And then it had new home, which is like kind of like moving, and it had moving. So it's like healing from the past, really like just deciding what's not for you and moving forward. Like, it could physically be a home, but it could just be symbolic of like you growing and blossoming, like I said. That express your individuality card, it was flipped over. I wasn't even paying attention, but let's see. Anything else for healing from the past? Get some exercise. And I know that I said that as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. And it's funny because it's like this flower right here is like wilting, dying, and then the woman above it, she's like, like working out increases your confidence and your power, like I said. And then it says your desire is within reach. And you know what's funny? Let's read it, okay? Have faith. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. And what do we have? We have keep the faith. Like, I can't make this up. I can't make it up. It's right there. And, she's listening to music. And that is definitely one way to raise your vibration, right? Like I was saying earlier, when you're vibrating low, you push away what you want. When you raise your energy, you call in what you want, or it can happen faster for you. One good way to do that is through music, through dancing, through moving your body. But, make sure that the music that you're listening to is music that's going to lift your spirit, not bring it down. And then flower power. So, it's also spending time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. I'm feeling the need to connect more with your feminine energy, whether you're male or female. And it literally said 2444, like 444 just really stuck out for me, because that's a sign that your angels are guiding you. And we have all this, we have the music, and it's like, and then she's listening right here, you know. So it's like hearing the call, listening to your intuition, intuition. I was gonna say listening to your internal compass, which is your intuition, your GPS. Um, but yeah, just like going with the flow. Like I think that is one of the words for this year is flow, right? Flow through the changes. Like don't try to control everything. Flow with it. And I was gonna say about the flowers. Hold on, I don't see them. Oh, actually, right here. But I just burnt a jasmine incense. These smell amazing. And it really just puts a softer energy in the air. Um, it's like jasmine is related, it can be related to like, that sexual kind of energy. I guess like an aphrodisiac in a way. But it really like invokes that feminine energy. So, you can burn incense. You can go buy fresh flowers. Right here, she has crystals. I'm not sure if that's like clear quartz, maybe. Um, but yeah, buying yourself flowers, taking a bath, putting flowers in the bath. And I mean, if you're a man, I don't know, like it's okay, to do things like that as well. Like I think that men think they can enjoy flowers. You definitely can. I'm just saying. So let's see, healthcare change. Clarify healthcare change. Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestations abilities. Like basically everything that I've been saying. But it's also a need to ground yourself, like I was saying with this whole energy, right? Grounding yourself. Grounding yourself, like connecting with nature, right? Because when you eat better, you are connecting with nature. When you're eating life affirming foods, you're connecting with nature, and it allows you to be more of a clear channel. And then what did I just say about trying to control everything? We have easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything, and the doors will open up for you. And this is, like I was saying, the angel guiding, right? Rainbows represent the promise, happier times, abundance, right? And then we have 3 dolphins. And so dolphins are symbolic of that childlike energy, having fun, going with the flow, being like kind, compassionate, but just like taking it easy and like really just having that like childlike sense of wonder and play, and really just like embracing life, and just going with it. Like damn, just go with it. Sorry. New career. Let's clarify new career. Did something flip over? No, it didn't. No, thought something flipped over. Let's clarify new career. New career. Well, that flew out. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I mean, what I say, because I've been saying take the next step now. It's perfect timing. Your desire is within reach. reclaim your fucking power and go after what it is that you want. Period. This is the right time for you to move forward. It's time to fucking fly, okay? This is some shit. This is what's lighting you up, right? Then I just talk about the childlike wonder, right? Your connection with children is a part of your life purpose. Now, if it's not directly children, it's really that inner child. Like, it's that inner child that I was just talking about. Like, you know, this is all creativity. And they say let me see. They say, is it like, it's a saying, it's like maybe the creative adult is the kid that survived or something, like, because you know the world can really condition you, and in order to like really just be who you are meant to be, like you have to tap back into that innocence, into that fun, into that love. Like, what did you love to do as a kid? You know, like, what did you love to do? What did you spend your time looking into when you were younger, right? And those things are the things that are really connected to our life purpose. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So, let's see. We're going to pull some of these tarot cards. Let's see what's the energy. What's the energy we're coming into? Oof. So we got the King of Swords making a decision. The World. It's a new cycle, completion. You know, making a decision, being logical, being decisive, being firm and stern with your decision, cutting through illusions. And then what do we have above his head is a butterfly, and it's like showing the world who the fuck you are, okay, and remembering who you are. And in order to show the world, you gotta remember, right? And in order to remember, you have to heal from the past. You gotta let that go, okay? King of Swords. Moving forward fearlessly. Creating this new beginning for yourself. The Two of Wands. That's moving forward. That's leaving something behind. As you can see, this one is being left behind. The World is like the perspective, right? And then here's the wand. That's that new beginning. And it's like, it's walking away, cutting all that other shit out that don't belong no more. And then the gray is like, you know, the subconscious, right? And so it's like coming to a decision within your mind and having courage with the red. Courage, bravery, right? And then what did I just say about the mind? Because we have the moon. The moon is, you know, what's hitting, you know, our subconscious, our deep-seated thoughts. And, you know, it's like you cutting through all that shit. The Star. Healing. Wishes granted. The ability to heal yourself, but also when you shine your light, it allows other people to heal themselves. But that's coming back home. You know, you have all these stars and then you have that big one. And it's like coming back to your true self. But it's definitely wishes granted. You know, wishes granted. Healing. You know, but it's like being completely like rebirth, right? She's naked and it's like she's pouring into the both of the rivers, right? So she's pouring into one, you know, that she has her foot in, and then the other one. And it's just really like a balance, like how things kind of merge together. Let's see. These cards are jumping, let me tell you. Wow. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Like, Ten of Pentacles. Like, I mean, what else can I say? Like, this new beginning that you're embarking upon is going to give you everything that you want. Everything that you want. Everything that you want. Are you going to take it? That's the true question. Are you going to take it? Are you going to get out your way? Moving forward towards those things. And making a choice to move forward. Making a choice to go after what it is that you truly want. You got to get back up. Because it ain't over yet. It's not over. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. Fate, right? Then we have the Four of Pentacles. This could be holding on. Being stuck. Right? But it also could mean the changes that are coming through, they're going to give you that stability. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is always about completions. Well, the world is kind of like, you know, things coming full circle, completions. The Wheel of Fortune is like destiny, fate. And then remember I was talking about the internal compass, which is related to our destiny and our fate. And it's like, you know, all this knowledge. You got all the books and the sword. And it's like really just like creating a stable legacy for yourself. Creating what it is that you were truly meant here to do. Like, meant here to... I don't know why my words are all messed up today. I think it was talking about something about the moon, maybe being in Gemini, something being in Gemini. And I know Gemini rules communication. I'm an Aquarius, so I don't know if I have Gemini in my chart, but my words are all just jumbled today. So excuse me. And I don't even remember what I was saying. That whole thought is gone. But man, like, it's the perfect fucking timing. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it is the perfect time, right? And like I was saying, Capricorn, Pentacles, right? Pentacles. We got the Ten of Pentacles. That's that stable foundation. That's abundance. That is, you know, the family, the kids. I mean, both of these cards. And I already talked about the rainbow, and that's being emotionally fulfilled. Emotionally fulfilled. But having more than what you need. Like, never going without. Never going without. Let's see. Any additional messages for us? Just be yourself. And that was on the bottom of that other deck too. Just be yourself. Did she come out? I don't think she came out. Let me show you. Just be yourself. It was express your individuality. It's the same thing. The same thing. The same thing. You are a great person. Enjoy being yourself. And remember I was talking about the mountain earlier? Well, guess what? Guess what's on top of that mountain? That castle. I'm just saying. And then we got rabbits right there. That's abundance. You know, that's fertility. That's birth. We have the dove, which is like the Holy Spirit. Angels, you know, guiding you. God guiding you. Divine presence. Just be yourself. I can't, man. Listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. And what do we have? We did, like, I love it when they double confirm, right? Admit your true feelings. Listen to your true feelings. What? Wish upon a star. What do we have? We have the star. Like, make a wish and expect the very best. This is like being very optimistic and hopeful. Like this it just feels so light. Like it feels so light and airy. But it's like everything that you want is like it's yours for the taking. I think that's what I'm gonna name this reading to. It's yours for the taking. It's yours. Happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. And then laughter. You know, that's definitely a good way to raise your energy. So I'm going to leave this there. You know, I hope that something was able to resonate with you. And I hope that you can apply that to your life so that you can begin to see the changes that you want to see. Thank you for watching. Next time.